I'm Kalman Kerway and welcome to this video. Now this one will be about a bit of a touchy subject. It's basically about politics in the workplace. Believe me, this has to be explained for some people because I've seen some really strange situations develop during my experience. Basically, in general, politics, ideology and these things, leave it at home. Please, leave it at home. The workplace is for work. And going political, voicing your political leanings, or going full activist within the workplace or in the context of work will most likely cost you your job. First of all, I need to remind you that not every country has the freedom of speech laws as the United States has, and in most other countries people don't make such a very visible, almost tribal spectacle about calling attention to their political views. Basically, the voting booths, when an election is going on, are covered up on all sides for a reason, to make sure that your political views, your vote is your own personal choice, and nobody is actively pushing you into anything while you are actually marking the paper or pushing the buttons in the voting booth. Companies, first of all, want to make money. It's about profit. It's about making sure they can pay their own bills and pay their employees, and their employees can pay them. So it's about money in a primary focus. Politics or ideology brings a huge amount of unwanted risks to this whole thing. You might have heard about this or that major company showing support or advocating for whatever political thing going on, but there are literally thousands upon thousands of companies which do no such thing, and they are just fine. They keep going, they focus on their work, and that's it. And that is because they are free from heart attack inducing ups and downs in their stock prices when anything political happens in the world, because they just do what they are supposed to be doing. So do not be surprised as a new employer when you see in your contract, in your first contract, several pages about what you can and cannot do on social media and in various forums and all that, because companies are really anxious about this, because they really fear any kind of situation that could develop from such activities. So if you're part of a new company, do not use any of the official channels or forums to voice your political or ideological leanings, because you are actually representing the company. The company logo might not be on your profile picture or whatever, but just a reminder, having your employer in your bio so that people with 2 clicks can find it, that already means you are representing the company. So your voiced opinion on that forum is not entirely just yours. You present it like a member of that company. And that is something that can, end up in a really bad situation for you, because having a flat-out radical statement right after you posted how happy you are about your new job at XYZ company, that will be a very short career for you, to be honest. Aside from specific social media activity, you also have to be considerate about political things within the workplace, directly among your colleagues, because you never know who from your colleagues is supporting the opposing party, and especially you don't know how they react to these things or how they handle these situations, because you might be well-educated, well-behaved, civilized person, but not all of us are like that. And sometimes you can end up upsetting someone who has a very, let's be honest, primitive way of voicing their opposing opinion, and you really should try to avoid any such situation. Just a very bit harsh but needed reminder: do not forget that free speech does not equal speech without consequence. You're free to say whatever you want, but some people will not take it easily, and that's why you should basically just avoid this and just focus on the job, not everything else during work. And this way you can keep your and your colleagues' life much simpler at the workplace. In case the company is making an official statement about endorsing some political or ideological group, your job in that situation is first of all to be quiet, face forward, and keep working. Most likely, whoever is responsible for the announcement, maybe someone got a bit over-eager in the PR department or so, most likely they will be fired, either within a few months, weeks, maybe sometimes within a couple of days. In case the statement was actually sanctioned by the management, and it is actually the view of the company, so to say, it is not your responsibility to start arguing with them, as they can simply say that, okay, you don't agree, then just quit, and that's it. That's not something that will have a huge effect on them. In case the announcement was made by someone without sanctioning from the management, so an overeager PR employee, it is also not your job to start an argument with that specific person. It is the responsibility of the management to deal with that situation, and believe me, if it was really unsanctioned, the social media post, they will take action very quickly, because they really want to avoid any kind of political or ideological situation around the company or the name of the company. If the announcement, if the endorsement was really official and really sanctioned by the management, and it's actually full on the view of the company that they should do this, but you disagree with the whole thing, then the best you can do, you can report to the management that you don't feel it's appropriate for the company to get involved in politics or ideology in this manner. This is basically the neutral voice that you can forward to the management, that, hey, it's not that I'm against what you say, but I believe that we shouldn't say either this or that, because it's just really messing up the whole thing for everyone. If enough people from the company voice the same viewpoint, that the company shouldn't get involved in politics, not that they should support the opposing party or some other party, but it shouldn't get involved with politics, then they might actually take action and saying that, okay, no more posts, we are retracting it or whatever. Because apart from losing clients potentially, these companies are dreadfully afraid of losing a large number of their employees. Because when a mass exodus happens, for whatever reason, that is a gigantic blow to any company. I've personally witnessed this multiple times, and believe me, when a group of, let's say, 120 people in a very short period of time is reduced to 32 people, that is not fun. And that is really difficult to explain to your employers, clients, why they are not able to do the contracted job and what is going on. So apart from profit loss, the workforce loss is the other huge fear of these companies. Be considerate, and the most that you can do is to voice a neutral viewpoint to get the company out of political activity, but still you can just quit if you want. So, if you like this video, then likes are highly appreciated. If you know someone who would benefit from this video, then please share the link with them. If you would like to see more of these videos, then please subscribe, and that's really appreciated, as I'm trying to reach more and more people and gather more and more subscribers. Or if you'd like to support me in any other way, then you can do that via Patreon, where I'm sharing early access and exclusive content. And also you can support me by buying any of the products with my designs on Redbubble, or a copy or two of the Adventures of the Smallest Astronaut Book 1 available in all regions of Amazon. Links will be in the description. And if you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video, then please don't be afraid to comment. I really would like to see engagement regarding these subjects. Okay, that would be it for now. Thank you for your time. Bye.